So I'm going to move on to our next speaker now. There's more. And I'm going to introduce you to Lydia Sierra. Lydia Sierra brings more than 30 years of experience in community-based nonprofit leadership with deep expertise in organizational and fund development. A Bronx native and lifelong advocate for underrepresented urban communities, she has helped raise tens of millions of dollars to advance community development, health equity, immigration rights, and more. Before founding Lydia Sierra Consulting, in 2016, that was, Lydia served as director of a faith-based community center in the Bronx, where she established wraparound services and a sustainable funding infrastructure from the ground up. A trauma survivor and passionate mental health advocate, Lydia leads with both lived experience and professional insight. She holds a master's degree in human services administration and has completed doctoral studies in the same field. Today, she leads LSC with a strategic mind, a community-rooted spirit, and an unwavering commitment to equity, healing, and lasting impact. So, Lydia, so happy to bring you here today to our stage. Thank you so much for being here. I would like to start us off, Lydia. I would love to start us off with the question of what inspired you to share the reading you're going to share today. And for our listeners at home, the topic is authenticity. So why is that, Lydia? What is it about that you wanted to share?
Yes. Well, first, I would like to express how honored I am to be part of this collaborative book. And I'm so grateful for the opportunity to work with you and my fellow co-authors. It has been a transformational process for me. And thank you, Susan, for stepping into your authenticity by creating this amazing space for writers to become published authors. What inspired the chapter I chose to share is authenticity, the full expression of love. It's a deeply personal chapter. I come from a background of trauma and poverty, and for much of my life, visibility didn't come naturally for me. Writing this chapter was about giving myself permission to show up fully, to embrace authenticity as both a challenge and an opportunity. For me, authenticity is about letting go of perfection. It's about courage. It's the courage to tell the truth about where we come from and the courage to keep moving forward with love. My past could have silenced me, but instead it fueled my purpose. Today, I lead a consulting company that helps nonprofits raise the resources they need to transform communities. This chapter is my way of saying possibility is real. If someone like me, raised in poverty, surrounded by trauma, can reimagine her story, then anyone can. And when we show up authentically, we give others permission to do the same.
Wow, I love that. Possibility is real. You are living embodiment of that. It's absolutely beautiful. Thank you, Lydia. So my other question for today is, what do you feel the reader will get from the book?
The readers will get a tapestry of voices. Each of us share our stories of resilience, authenticity, and possibility. It's not just my story, it's a collective reminder that no matter where you start, you can create something bigger, braver, and more beautiful for your life and your community. This book offers inspiration, but also practical wisdom from people who have walked through hard things and turned them into purpose. My hope is that every reader finds a piece of themselves in these pages and walks away believing that their own possibilities are within reach.
Oh my gosh, that's absolutely inspiring. A tapestry of voices to help people create something bigger and braver for their lives. That is a spectacular concept. I love it. Thank you. Now,
My
Lydia,
pleasure.
you were going to read from Authenticity, the Full Expression of Love. Would you share your reading with us now?
When I stepped out of the church into love for myself, I expanded and opened myself up to the joys of discovering who I am. I am love in all the roles I am privileged to play in my time as a human on earth. After a few years, I found another church that was more evolved in its translation of scripture. And after 10 years in that church, I found myself leaving the church again. But this time, I stepped into the wilderness of my being. I needed proper rest, true love, and universal life principles to embrace. My world was so small, it separated me from others. While differences in race, class, and wealth further enhanced this feeling of separation between myself and others, it was my separation, not necessarily one stemming from other people's unwelcoming or exclusionary behavior. After a decade plus of living in the wilderness, I have learned to identify the culture and stereotypes inherent in my conditioning, how they limited my understanding of existence and human experience. Only once that peace was in place could I allow myself to let go, give way to growth and development, and discover my most authentic self. I am learning to love myself and others without imposing my beliefs, but instead accept and connect to the love and light in all of us. I seek love in everything we say and do and try to connect from that 0 point. From there, I can express myself without fear of rejection. Living in my authenticity has attracted like minded people who align with all that will serve and support me. I understand that I must confront my fear of rejection or persecution for my ideas and my inner truth to remove and clear what doesn't serve, support, or align with my present and my future. I struggle with the fact that my truth today may not be my truth tomorrow. And this does keep me from claiming who I am with a confident voice. But authenticity is the full expression of myself now. And like I've learned to love my past self, I will love my current self and abandon all thoughts of my future self. In authenticity, I practice speaking my truth, listening to other perspectives, and changing my mind or not. In my authenticity, I fully express my humanness, and one day when I cross over, I will be the full expression of love. Thank you, Susan. Thank you,
Oh my
Susan.
gosh. Oh, Lydia, that's absolutely beautiful. So much in there that is enriching and inspiring again. One of the things that really stands out for me that speaks to my heart is my truth today might not be my truth tomorrow. So that was beautifully said. Thank you. And again, if you would like to purchase the book
Thank you. Thank you, Susan.
Perspectives on Possibility. Thank you, Lydia. And I really encourage people to purchase Perspectives on Possibility and hear more from Lydia, more of what she has to say, to share, to inspire us with in these beautiful words that she has written for the book. The link for the purchase of the book will be available on the page where you find this video. And we'd love it if you would buy the book and allow Lydia and the other authors of this book to share their wisdom and insight with you as well.